Hey, welcome to Morning Jams on the Porch for October 5th, 2025. I'm Stephen Leake. Thanks for being here with me. Man, what a day. There's so much going on in the world, man. Just more typical stuff. I first want to thank you for coming, for hanging out with me. It means a lot to me. I recently made a video where I go on about my kind of unique kind of family tree, my lineage. I do in fact share the same family, the same lineage as all American presidents except Martin Van Buren. That's not necessarily that unique. There's people like that do exist out in the world. I am a direct descendant of the first European woman to set foot on the American continent, and I'm also Native American. So, I mean, a little bit like I said, that's not all that unique. It's notable, but it's not in and of itself all that terribly unique. What I'd really like to talk about is the recent media conglomerate mergers and the buying out of the remaining of American media by Jews who don't like what is being said in the public sphere about Israel. So their response to that is to buy up everything they can remaining that they don't already own and just censor us. Okay, I'm not going to take that very well. And there's only at some point the American people are going to have enough of that. Okay, there's only so many of our rights that we're going to be willing to lose to support a rogue government. And there has been no more costly boondoggle than support of Israel. Is the reason the rest of the world hates us. That's why millions and millions of guys look and talk like me, who believe what I believe, who go to church at places all over the country that look the same, and that's why guys like me go and have to fight in the army and shit like that every generation. Okay, that's what makes our country powerful. Is people like me, is me and my friends, and our families and the people of this country. You will not let that happen. Okay, the second they know what's going on. This kind of the whole Israeli thing is a kind of, they have no power of their own. They have nothing of their own to do. The only way that they can fight is with money and propaganda. Okay, but any kind of force, which is what Americans are good at, what would come from Americans themselves. The way that you would fight something that would be a propaganda and money machine. The second that you bloody their nose, they will turn into a whimpering ball of snot. But you do have to at least punch them in the nose one time. You are good at punching people in the nose. You are an American. You are good at force. That's what you do. At some point, you need to do what you're good at and just go take care of it. And you stop letting these people come in and just take food out of your child's mouth. They've already blackmailed our entire Congress. They have, in the most heinous way that you can do something like that. They use they videotape politicians killing and raping children. That is what the FC thing is about. It's the most evil shit known to man. And that would only just be our NSA and CIA blackmailing our politicians to enforce their budgets. It's all going to be about some gimmick to make more money and to ensure that they have a pipeline of money coming in to do whatever they want. I know that because that's the world I live in. There's the friends I have. There's the people I talk to. I mean, it's what I've never in my life been surrounded by more people that think like me, who have the same worldview as me, They're patriotic as me as I was when I was at West Point. Everybody there thinks like me. He's a hardcore patriot and genius. Okay, but even they cannot do what they want to do because they have to first get permission to do what they need to for Israel. That's not a sustainable model. They're not going to keep doing that forever. I'm not the only guy in the world in this country. I'm not the only guy in the country that has a lineage like that. He's a patriot and a smart guy. He's not going to just let shit happen. There's lots and lots of guys within the security apparatus, in the military and the intelligence, whatever, worlds, that will do whatever Israel says. They're so spooked of Israel. It doesn't matter. They'll do whatever they say. I mean, it's not. And I tell you, that doesn't come from a Christian thing. That's not a Christian thing, whatsoever. That's a very deeply satanic thing. It's based on ritual murder and black magic and shit like that. That's what 9/11 is a ritual, is a satanic rite, which they're going to kill Americans and get us sucked into a war, killing their enemies for them. Okay, that's how false flags are done. But that'll be the aim of a false flag. It'll be something nasty like that, and more of it keeps happening, and people just aren't allowed to talk about it. It just gets censored. Okay, but I'm doing my own show. If you don't have to build my own network, which I'm doing, so nobody can fucking censor me, and you have to specifically come to my site. I'll put that shit on the dark web if I have to. You can find me there. I'm not going to shut up. I have one life and one life of which to help defend my country. That's what I've always been about, and I've always used truth to do that. Because see, when you have truth on your side, you're guaranteed to win. There's no amount of lies, there's no amount of fuckery or censorship that can hold a candle to truth. All I have to do is get truth out there and let it do its thing, and it will go defend itself. It will go rampage and defend itself. These people are not going to beat truth. Okay? All that you have to do to beat them, go research, go find out what the truth is, go learn what reality is, the kind of broader system in which we live. And it will sound crazy, it will sound absolutely nutty, but that's actually reality. The comfortable world, the bubble in which you have lived in most of your life, is actually the illusion. That's what the Matrix is a set of lies and narratives that have been put around you to put blinders on you to the real world. That's why the movie The Matrix came out. That's why it says what it says. All of our movies and entertainment, there's so much stuff within them. They're trying to tell you the truth of the reality we live in is a spiritual truth. It's a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual slugfest in which there are such things as people. They've been called angels and demons throughout human history. They've been called different things. They are non-human intelligences that act upon humanity to influence it. That's a real thing. That's a measurable phenomenon. Okay, and some are good, some are bad, some are indifferent, but they all act upon humanity to influence it. There's no aliens, man. There's no physical, biological alien race. It's going to come here from outer space in spaceships, because the world is a closed biosystem. I mean, there's not really such a thing as space. Okay, not the way that we have been told. It's very much like so many lies upon lies to construct a world around you. That is what the Matrix is. Like I said, that is the social construct that people love to talk about. That's the Matrix. That's the shit, the wool that's been pulled over your eyes. I'm gonna light some incense and get us going. Having said all that, I can say that the world say it's just terrible or it's just horrible. That's only a half truth. This is just as much as it is terrible is also good. Because you do not have like an evil without a counterbalancing good. The universe is very much about balance and shit like that. And you have elements of good all around you. You're surrounded by it. So don't ever get too upset. Don't ever lose heart. For every bad and nasty politician that gets blackmailed, a baby gets born. There's a chance for the world to go on in a better way. People are inventing things. People are writing music and creating songs and writing books. It's a wonderful and beautiful thing. Don't get so bogged down to the evil of it that you can't also see the good in it. Because that would not be accurate understanding of reality. It is both good and terrible. It is both good and bad. It's both horrific and beautiful. That's what makes it even more beautiful. We all get to be here and get to experience it and get to see God come through for us. We're kind of uniquely blessed to be here in that. But it is also kind of the deep state using Revelations as a playbook to manipulate Christians, because Christians are the single biggest population that stands in the way between the power elite getting whatever they want. That's why it's all set up to be a Christian kind of thing, to go after them. None of this is my idea, okay? This is not what I would have done. This is not how I would have cooked up a world, okay? But I'm here, I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm using the tools and the shit that's available to me to make a difference, to unfuck it, to provide a better world for the next generation. I have an app that I'm building that's in my phone right now. It's also on my email, my computer, and paper sitting on my desk. It's an encrypted super system. It's like a digital infrastructure for this, like I said, fully encrypted by my own brand new cryptography that nobody has, nobody can get through. It's meant to be a digital safe space for people to talk freely and listen to music, do whatever they would normally do on the internet, but just a safe place where they're not getting all their information stolen and data harvested on them. It even has a dating app that is wired for long-term successful mating strategies instead of this short-term shit that's ruining our romantic lives. I'm getting through that as fast as I can. I'm bringing it to market as fast as I can. I have the white papers for it on my website, Monarch Sovereign Systems. But today, I don't have any money. My gas tank is on empty. I don't really get to eat today. This is the last pack of cigarettes I have for a while. Because nobody actually buys or supports my stuff. I'm still new. I understand that. It's going to take a while for me to get out there, people to know me, things like that. But at some point, people need to start buying my stuff, or I won't have the means to go and make videos at Omelets and get coffee and stuff and live stream from the Huddle House, because I won't be able to just get there. So please think about it. If you can think about it, try to support me. Try to buy a t-shirt or a book, donate, whatever. Download my album. It's good music. It's important. I'm putting out more of it, actually, and you can go listen to my podcast. I'm putting out a new one today. I put one out every Sunday. I have an ongoing radio station, broadcasting libertarian shows and shit like that, 24/7. I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. Specifically so I can continue to fight and create for you. I'm happy, man. I love my life. I work myself to the ground so that my country can get through this. That's what I actually care about. I'm not the only guy who's got a bug up his ass about freedom. All my friends are like that. They don't all believe the same things I believe. They don't go about it in the exact same way that I do. But they still are freedom guys. They still are patriotic guys. There are all kinds of patriots, man, from every walk of life. I can be a kind of a libertarian, conservative, kind of whatever. Be a straight up like liberal leftist who's just as big of a patriot who doesn't advocate uh, all the nasty shit that's going on. He can be a normal, enlightenment value, liberal guy. He's also a patriot, like I said. And I care about that guy just as much as anybody else. And I'm going to work with that guy because he's been working with me. There's room in this country for all kinds of people, for all kinds of belief systems, for all different ways to practice worshiping whatever God that you choose. That is the promise of this country. That's what we stand for. We haven't forgotten that. I'm not going to be mean to another American for as long as I live. You not be able to force me. There's not enough propaganda on earth to force me to be mean to an American citizen. We've been through so much shit together. There's been a constant barrage of just nasty shit that the Americans have had to deal with together. It's not some new shooting. It's going to be some attack, some biological weapon. A bunch of people are going to be dead for being Americans, for being freedom-loving American patriots. That's not going to make me want to quit. It's going to make me want to fight harder. And then I'm not also on top of that. I'm not going to say a bad word against any American ever. That's how I feel right now. I'm going to give my friends the maximum amount of benefit of the doubt. Unless I catch them with a gun in their hand pointed at my face, they're my friends. I have established decade-long reputation for going about my business without fucking people over, without talking shit about anybody. And I just don't do it. That's not how I operate. I don't have to betray people. I don't have to betray people's confidence to go about what I need to do. I've always been a resource. People in the recovery community, people in the truth and freedom movement, anybody who's a God-fearing patriot. And even if you're a raging atheist, I'm still going to help you out. If you are an American patriot, I don't care. I don't just care about Christians. I don't just care about people in the recovery community. I care about all Americans, black, white, whatever, of all races and shit, of all belief systems. I love these people to death. I will do anything for them, and I do anything for them. I'm going to give them a free space to speak freely, to which their rights still exist. Then I'm going to protect that space with my fucking life. I'm going to work as much as I can from now on to build that space out until we have freedom again in this country. I'm going to play a song right now. I want you to try to relax. It's going to be okay. Like I said, you just have to start taking steps to make it okay. We've done this a million times as Americans, man. We do it all the time. We do it every generation. This is nothing new or terrible. It's something we deal with together. But don't let the propaganda get to you. If it becomes too much, turn off the TV. Find new apps. Find something that's not going to be so poisonous. And don't let this nasty shit force you to be nasty to your fellow man, especially your fellow Americans. They're going to be who you're fighting with against this shit. You need to be finding your tribe. You need to be finding your people, whether that's in person or virtually. You need to be finding your guys that will come help you. You need to have, for any kind of emergency anyway, at least 2 weeks to a month of storable food and potable water to drink. It will be what you need, what you have to shower with, to flush your toilet, everything like that. You should have about $1,000 or as much as you can get in ones and fives. And there will be the ones and the fives that will be more valuable than the larger valued currency. Because you will have to have that. You won't be able to go get more money from a bank. That's all that you'll have to do business with. In fact, there's some cyber attack or something. You should have a radio, a shortwave radio, a Baofeng, or a ham radio, something that you can control, that you can power yourself. That is how you get in contact with your people. It's independent of kind of the main infrastructure. It can't be censored. Shit like that. Okay. There are encrypted phones available at in the market today that you can get. But it's pretty expensive. One of them is Up Phones by Peter Thiel. And nothing about somebody like that would be completely black and white. Even when we're talking about Peter Thiel, and like he can be a big, terrible, nasty man, he's not all bad. There'll be some things that he does that are good. And we cannot afford to have such a simplistic mentality, such a naive mentality and worldview. You will have enemies, but you also will work with them in a bunch of different ways on different things. You'll fight them in one way and then help them in the other, and that's the reality of like how the diplomatic shit works in different among countries. You can work with somebody here, fight them there, and collaborate over here, and that's normal. Even if you're fighting, you can be locked into a death grip with just an absolute war of annihilation. You can't kill everybody on the other side. But you have to have somebody there to talk to after the war's over. That's the kind of shit that you have to think about. And I just say that to illustrate the point that it's not just a simple thing. It's all nuanced. It's all gray. Is not going to, like, Ukraine is not going to evolve into World War III. They have been saying that for 2 years, at least. That's not what's going to happen. It'll be over soon. People forget about it in 10 years. It'll be a blip on the radar. Whatever the current thing happening is always going to seem like it's the biggest, nastiest thing to ever happen. But that won't be reality. This conflict is going to be over and done with. People have forgotten about it and be on to the next thing very soon. And that's just how it is. But while we're going through it, yes, it very much will feel like the end of the world. I want you to chill out. I want you to relax and enjoy my song. You've gotten through a lot. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You kind of kept your own. You've kept your head. And the majority of the silent majority didn't freak out, doesn't go burn things. It waited patiently for its time to vote. It went and voted. It voted for its candidate it thought would do the best for it. We won, and now we're governing. That's how our system is supposed to work. You don't go burn shit every time you don't get your way. You don't go kill people because they speak differently of you. Guns are a reality we deal with. I own one because I live in the woods and have to because I deal with lots of wild snakes and animals and shit like that. And I have to protect my dog from coyotes and shit. If I didn't have to have that, I wouldn't fuck with any guns. But it still should be a option for people who want that. People should be able to have as many of it as they want, and the most nasty kinds of guns. You can have all that everywhere. But until someone decides to go commit a crime, you'll be safe. In fact, owning guns, being a part of culture, is necessary to our national security interests of our country. Spring. Whoa, that's out of tune. You can watch me tune this. I've never been so good at guitar with such a good ear that I could tune it by myself. It's okay. Not everybody can. I'm not so good at it that I can. At some point I'll be able to not do so much political shit and inventing apps and stuff so we can have some free speech. I'll be able to go play my guitar and invent new songs. That is not today. I'm not at that point yet. Here we go. we go. There it is. Like, technology can be great. It can be how we liberate ourselves. It doesn't have to be evil. Oops. Anyway. Spring. Spring is here. Dogs playing in the yard. Talk with my dad on the porch. There's hummingbirds. Plus a feeder. Spring is here. My mom calls from the kitchen. My sister is coming with a new baby. On the road from Charleston. Spring is here. Kids play baseball at dusk. We still have so much to look forward to. New beginnings. New life. Thank God I'm alive to see it. Spring is here. Cousin is cutting grass. We exist to build each other up and end the cycles of growth. Spring is here. Yard. Talk with my dad on the porch. There's hummingbirds. Buzz the feeder. Spring is here. My mom calls from the kitchen. My sister is coming with a new baby. On the road from Charleston. Spring is here. Kids play baseball at dusk. We still have so much to look forward to. New beginnings, new life. I thank God I'm alive to see it. Spring is here. If you come hang out with me, I'll play that song for you every damn day. As long as you want to, as long as you want to hear it, as long as you like it. I'd much rather actually get to just play for you. I think there's too much other stuff going on which I have to deal with. I just don't think anybody else is really paying attention. That's why I'm kind of in a unique position where I do have time to go build apps and try to counter this stuff. But I genuinely just like to hang out on my porch, drink some beer, hang out with my dog, play some music. So I would do that before I would have to do all this other stuff. I would just prefer to have lived in a proper free country and get to be a musician. But it's not in the cards. It's okay. It doesn't bother me that I have to do this. It would have been what I would have been here on this earth to do. It's just me fulfilling my destiny of why I'm here. It doesn't bother me that I have to do it. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that I exist and I'm here to do it for you. That's what I'm trying to say when I say that there's good in the world. It's all around you. And God would have people everywhere, because He knows what. I mean, it's His show. Or methadone. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get to the clinic Monday, so I don't have gas right now. I'll figure it out. Not a big deal. And if I need to, I can go ask somebody, one of my friends at my diner. They'll hook me up with some fries. That's how we get through hard times. That's how we have gotten through hard times before. We help each other out. Our friends will take care of us by helping out what they can. I'm good at happy words. People come to me for my happy words. They like it. It makes them happy. It makes me happy to say it. Other people work in restaurants. Other people do different things. We all contribute together, and that's how we get through it. This is called methadone. Clothes are all dirty. The cigarette burns from nodding off. I finally saved up for a used car. The damn thing broke down in my driveway. I can't keep it blind for more than a year. Out, a giant loser. I'm such a piece of shit. My clothes are all dirty. The cigarette burns. It's nodding off. I've never meant to be such a drain on society. But I can't get a break. Shit. My clothes are all dirty. Cigarette burns. I'm nodding off. Such a piece of shit. My clothes are all dirty. Cigarette burns. I'm nodding off. Still working on that one. I mean, everybody has unique talents and the shits they can do to contribute. I mean, there's not like nobody's. Not one person is more valuable than the other. It depends on how we all work together. And that's always been the case. I'm not exactly sure why people that play guitar and write songs are more important and get more money than everybody else. That's not more important than like being a teacher or being a garbage dude. It doesn't necessarily function in society. We would have disease everywhere. There wasn't people collecting trash. I mean, that's a more critical function than me playing music any day of the week. To the point that we should have a fucking holiday for those guys. We should throw them a damn party. Just giving myself a new idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a specific day. We're going to all sing songs and thank all of our public workers who do collect trash and make civilization fucking possible. I'm going to write that down right now. Civil Servants Day to the actual public servants. I'm not talking about the politicians that make money fucking us over. I'm talking about the people that work at the collecting trash, that work at the convenience center up the road. It's like my dad's friend. He's like 70, and he does that so he can help the community. Because he's a good dude. You know, it's people like that that make the fucking world go round. Like, it's his kids that like go fight our wars and shit, man. That's what America's about. That's what makes us a great country. Can you be out of your damn mind if you think I'm gonna like talk shit about somebody like that, or one of my friends, or somebody that's already done so much for all of us? Like I play music, I write songs and stuff like that. This would not be half of the kind of sacrifice that any other random dudes have done. What matters is how it all fits together, and that we all are Americans. We all help each other. Just 1 second. I'm almost done. Hey, Jack, come here. Yes, sir. Like that's the most important thing that I do is take care of my dad. It's not me doing videos, I promise you. Okay, strong, cohesive families are the bedrock of civilization. That's what makes a country strong. That there's a reason that it has been a sustained attack on our families and on the strength of our men. Kind of the American millennial guy has had to do everything that his fathers and grandfathers had to do. But he is now also doing like housework, cooking for himself, doing laundry, stuff like that, so that the women of our generation can go figure out what they need to figure out. Okay, nobody benefits more from the patriarchal system than white women. They benefit more from that system than white guys. Because white guys are the ones who work and fight wars and have to invent things and to make it happen. But women benefit more from the system. This is just a fact that men do shit for women. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's how we're set up biologically to function as a species. It's not an evil thing. That's not a bad thing. Because a woman has a womb, because that's how human beings are brought into this world, a woman's life is more valuable than a man's life. Fucking just point blank and period. Because of that, that's why men go fight wars and not women. Okay, there's nothing bad or wrong about that. You don't see men complaining that they have to go do that. That's what they're good at. They like doing it. They like being useful. It's whatever is a woman's peculiar kind of hardwiring that makes her like that. Is not all that necessarily a bad thing. We have such kind of a convergence of technology. We are kind of experimenting on ourselves and our society. Like whatever comes from this will be the next evolution. We'll figure it out at some point. Things will settle down. But right now, this is a period of wild experimenting, of getting through hard times together, and a reorganization of our society. It will be over one day. We'll get through it. I'll say that we're about a year or two away from that. This technology is going to mature. We'll figure out our social systems will grow some legs. We'll hit bottom. We'll start to build up. And that'll be the next. We would all live through the kind of the what do they call it? Kali Yuga in Hinduism. Kind of the end of the cycle and the beginning of the next cycle, biblically speaking. In Christianity, it's the new earth. In Hinduism, it's the Kali Yuga. Every culture talks about this. Everybody has myths. Every culture has their own ways of talking about it. They all see the same thing. They all believe the same thing. We're all privileged to be a part of it. We get to add our talents to it. We're all part of the same human chain, same family. It's just us fighting amongst ourselves, deciding what to do, how to move forward. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a wonderful and heroic thing. So don't get too upset. Don't get too discouraged, man. And even that, it was not up to you or even me what happens to this world. There's a higher power. And at the end of the day, you just need to be good to each other. Just go be kind to each other. Don't freak out too much. Go hug your dog. Go play with your animals. Love your parents. Take care of them. Love your kids. Take care of them. We will dig deeper. We'll do better. We'll always have tomorrow to redeem ourselves. It's never going to be the end of the world so much that we can't just take a little bit of time to be good to ourselves. I mean, I love y'all to death. I'll do anything for you. I'll make whatever ass of myself I need to on television, or on social media. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what I think. There are lots of people like me, actually. I'm not the only guy doing it. Anyway, let's play some music. That song, Method, was just kind of me tinkering with something. It's not the final polished song. One fine day, I wrote this specifically for my ex-girlfriend Heather. She's a Gold Star widow who lost a Marine to action in 2009 in Afghanistan. She's a Methodist minister. I was damn almost positive that I found my soulmate. I was going to get a chance to go live happily ever after, but that's not the case. We had to put our relationship on the back burner for a while. I mean, she doesn't even talk to me right now. If she gets to it, then I'll have a chance to get her back. But it's not even up to me at this point. And I've already had one partner that's already dead. He didn't get to live past 30. And she was an amazing warrior, top of the line, patriot. One fine day, please play this at some point today for Heather. It's available at Spotify. Just go play it once. I don't even give a shit that it's like a Spotify, how much my song gets played. I want you to think about Heather and all the amazing Gold Star people that do have sacrificed a bunch for our country. You don't get to have a life with their person. And think about that the next time you want to burn an American flag. This song. Smile. I love you. Be out there doing my thing. I'll come back for you one day. I know it hurts. It's hard to laugh through it. All work out. I'll come back to you one day. We found each other after all these years. this song. Smile, you know I love you. I'll be out there doing my thing. I'll come back for you one day. I didn't come all this way just to lose heart and quit. You keep me going when all seems lost. I'll be with you. I spend the rest of my life with. And never after. But we get to choose. You hear this song. Smile. You know I love you. Be out there doing my thing. I'll come back for you one day. It didn't sound 100% right, so we'll have to figure out what that is. It might be time to get new strings. Thanks anyway. This is me like workshopping my songs. We're at 50 minutes almost. That's a good solid show for me. Thank y'all for being here. I couldn't do any of this without you. Please try to remember to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Share my links, share my posts, go to my websites, get involved. I'm not just here to entertain people. I have like an active movement. And I need you to get involved. You need to come hang out. Come talk to me. Come hang out. Come find me on Discord. Have conversations with me. Come engage with my content. I have books, poetry, songs, podcasts, all kinds of shit for you to like, for you to enjoy and discover. I have T-shirts, if you want, that you can buy, and you can go wear your patriotism. And I'm building more stuff. I'm building apps right now. That would be a fully encrypted system for you to have a digital framework and infrastructure. Do basically everything that you do currently on social media, plus a bunch of other stuff. And like you could even like govern a sovereign community with this app. It's a completely new paradigm. I've got white papers on my website, Monarch Sovereign Systems, on how you would run such a society. If you take it, you go do something with it, you can have whatever freedom you want and whatever you could take. You can always go to StephenLeake.com and find me. Come email me. My phone number is up publicly. You can text me if you want. I'm right here. Come and find me. Come see where I'm doing my videos from. Come to Amelie's. Come find me. Come hang out with me, and I'll make videos. I'll play music for you. We can do this shit together. Let's see. We still got a good bit of incense left. I kind of got a late start on that, so that's not really accurate as to how long this show has been going on. That's what I'm trying to do when I light incense, because it'll be like the length of a show for this to burn down. She was always resourceful. Shit like that is how people got by in the past. We'll be able to get through the future doing similarly resourceful things. We're an amazing species. Okay, very amazing. We're the envy of the universe. We have all the capabilities of gods. We're just mortal and in a physical body. And because of that, we only have a short amount of time to live. But we have every capacity, every intelligence of any deity, of any other species, of any other intelligent life form. We're the most badass heroes of the universe. Everybody else is scared of us, and not only that, they respect us. They leave us the fuck alone. They have to like secretly influence us, just so we don't kill them all. We're an amazing thing. Human beings are the most like I said, are the most badass creatures on the face of the universe. You should be proud of yourself. You should never forget that. And I love you for it. We will get through whatever we must. That's what we do. That's what our species has done forever. Don't be too frightened about what you see on television. It's most likely 90% propaganda and barely even real. What matters, what makes the most difference is how you treat your fellow man, how you interact with people. So be nice to each other, help each other. If you can spare, if you have it to spare, if you can give somebody $10 to get something to eat that day, that's more important than any kind of contribution to any giant corporation's non-profit. I promise you. You'll give money to a homeless person. I mean, like a legitimately hungry person. That is more important. You will do more good doing that than writing off a bunch of bullshit non-profit stuff or NGO stuff. That's almost exclusively all fuckery and ways for powerful people to hide money and shit like that. Now I'm about to run out of my battery and need to get the fuck out of here and go get some food. But like, it's been a pleasure, an absolute damn pleasure to play music for you. Even though it hasn't been the best today, I'll get better at it. Keep coming here. Keep coming. I'll keep telling you truth. I'll never say anything but truth as far as I understand it. And I'm going to give you a place that you can come talk freely. Nobody's going to censor my people. Nobody's taking my people's rights. Okay? Period. Like I said, thanks for hanging out with me. You make it worth every struggle that I have to do, everything that makes my life difficult or challenging is a million times worth it. Because I get to go and give people good shit. I get to give people my happy words, and they'll make them happy for a little while. I mean, if everybody does that, we can all contribute together. That's how we get through stuff. That's how we get through hard times. And, you know, we're Americans. That's what we do. Thank you all again. I love you all to death. Keep doing your thing. You're good at this. You'll get through it. You'll be okay. Thanks for being